colorectal cancer screening today, but I just wanted to introduce Savannah Wise. She's our executive director of the Boys and Girls Club here in Vermillion, one of the newest clubs in the nation. Last year, about this time, we had our director of operations from Boys and Girls Club of the Northern Plains speak. And we were in like the implementation planning phase, and now we've implemented, right? And so we have a club here. It's really important to us that we have a safe place for our kids of our community. And a lot of Rotarians are also advisory club board members, like myself, Rachel Ullman, Jim Peterson. And of course, Rachel is our president, so I think it's really special, I think, to have Savannah here. Last year she wasn't, we were just looking for Savannah, and we found her. And so welcome to Savannah Wise.
Thank you, Jacob. Like he said, I'm the executive director here in Vermillion for the Boys and Girls Club. Little history about me. I originally came from Rapid City, went to high school at St. Thomas More there, then went over to Mount Marty where I got my degree in elementary and special education. Graduated from Mount Marty about 4 years ago, and I actually worked at the Boys and Girls Club in Yankton for the past 7 years. So I've been with the movement for a while. When this opportunity came open, I was anxious to take my next step up in our organization, and I'm happy to be here in Vermillion. My husband and I moved to Vermillion together here in August. He still works at Mount Marty, so we're working on getting him over to Vermillion, but that's just a little bit about us right now. And then, I don't know if we can get this pulled up. Sorry. Oh boy. 1 second.
Oh, you got it.
That's okay.
Don't know your password, Savannah?
Nope.
Two-factor authentication.
I know.
Sure.
Yep, let your face open.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I like to start off every meeting with just telling you guys our mission as a Boys and Girls Club. Our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to realize their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens. So our current programs we have open here in Vermillion, we were able to open 5 programs in the span of less than 1 year. We are currently in Austin in Jolly Elementary. At Austin, we serve around 60 kids a day, and at Jolly, we serve around 45. We are also in the Vermillion Middle School and High School, where we received our 21st Century Grant. That's a $1.3 million grant that we received over the span of 5 years, where we're able to tutor those who don't qualify for special services for no cost. We also have a morning program at Jolly where we're able to transport kids to Austin and then also give parents that care in the morning from 6 a.m. until school starts, where we provide breakfast as well. And our last program that we have here under the Boys and Girls Club is Clay County Teen Court. So these are currently our full-time staff we have in Vermillion. Last year at this time, like Jacob said, it was just me. I was solo downtown, feeling lonely, so I was lucky enough to hire 3 full-time staff. We have Anna Colbert as our Vista. Rachel Franks is our education director. She oversees our 21st Century. And then Autumn Lammers is our program director. So like I mentioned, we have these programs currently going on. We just received last week an OJJDP grant, which offers mentoring to kids that have risk factors going on at home. It allows us to mentor them one-on-one when they're at the club for 30 minutes, and this just gives them an extra tool. They're already members with us. We seek out those that need extra attention at the club. We get parent permissions from them, but this was a $10,000 grant that we received last week. And we also pride ourselves on family and community engagement. So I'm lucky enough to come and talk to you guys and just get out into the community and tell the Vermillion community of what is going on in the Boys and Girls Club, and we also invite family in. So with the 21st Century, we offer one family night a semester where we provide dinner and we play games, and we bring a counseling speaker in from Lewis and Clark, and they provide family therapy tips and tricks to families when they come meet with us. When we're at the Boys and Girls Club, we talk about our values a lot, all the way up to Boys and Girls Club of America. So these are nationwide values that we instill in our staff and in our members that come. When I do parent orientation with families, I say, I don't hire anybody that I don't know has our same values. And these are the values that I have my staff instill in members when we're playing games. So we strive for excellence, impact-driven, teamwork, and good character. We also have impact programs that we run with our kids, so a lot of times we can be misconstrued as a daycare, just kind of watching kids, throwing on movies, but we really pride ourselves in the programs that we run. So all of the programs that take place at the Boys and Girls Club are under these three impact areas: healthy lifestyles, academic success, and character and leadership. So when we're playing, a tag game, we're telling the kids before we participate why it's healthy for them to be active, and then how they can be good sports while they're playing this game. For academic success, we offer STEM activities. We also offer homework help. And then for character and leadership, we focus on volunteering. Sometimes we have kids out on the playground picking up trash, and we share the importance of keeping our community clean. So I mentioned before our 21st Century grant. So this is a 5-year grant where we received $1.1 million. We do offer free transportation home at night. So we found with middle schoolers and high schoolers, the biggest area that we needed to overcome was how to get the teens home at the end of the night. Some parents don't have the availability to come pick them up, and they're working. So we actually transport kids home after the program. We also help with food insecurity. So we work with United Way and the food pantry. If families need extra assistance getting food at home or over the weekend, they'll supply that. And we also work with the schools. We meet once a month with the school to check in on how the students are doing both at school and in our program. That way we're all on the same page. 21st Century Grant will also run through the summer. We'll be housed in the high school. We'll operate from 8 a.m. until noon. We'll provide transportation to and from. So we'll be picking kids up in the morning and then dropping them off in the afternoon. This, again, is a completely free program to all kids involved. Parents can sign up, but it is teacher referred. So when teachers see those kids slipping through the cracks, they can reach out to us and we can get them enrolled in this program. Clay County Teen Court, currently we have about 29 youth in teen court. It ranges from kids from age 10 to 18. The youngest we have right now is in 5th grade. We see those first offenses, minor offenses from children, and then we reach out to state's attorney, they send us the case, and we meet with the family. When we meet with kids in teen court, we offer them mental health services, so they have to go through Lewis and Clark in order to complete the program, and Lewis and Clark will make recommendations for those kids and their family that they have to follow through with. Once they complete the program, they get this charge wiped off their record completely as if it never happened. So it's a great opportunity, and most don't qualify. So we are sure to tell the family and tell the youth how important it is that they take this seriously and how it's a great opportunity for those that maybe had messed up once or twice. Summer is right around the corner. I actually asked Jacob to hold off just a little bit until I had summer planned so I could tell you guys what's going on. We have decided to open May 30th, and we will close August 11th. We're open for 5-year-olds through 5th grade, so some, if they turn 5 right at the beginning of June, they're more than welcome to come to our program. We operate out of Jolly from 7:30 to 6 p.m. We will be offering breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack. We have field trips planned every Tuesday, but a lot of activities going on throughout the week. So in the summer, we have a garden club where the farmers market has offered to come in and build a garden with our youth, and then the youth will actually sell those products that they grow at the farmers market once they're complete. So if you guys go to the farmers market, look for our booth at the end of the summer. We'll have some kids out there selling. We also do a STEM club. We received a STEM grant from the Vermillion Community Foundation actually here in town to purchase STEM kits, and we'll be doing those with our kids throughout the summer. We also have a costume where our kids will be making their own costumes and putting on plays where we'll welcome the community in to watch those plays that the kids write and perform themselves. Some of our field trips are in town, some of them are out of town, but we will be supplying transportation for all of those, so members don't have to buy transit passes. We'll cover all of that. And then we'll be taking them to swimming lessons in the morning. If they're signed up, we'll walk them over, walk them back, and we'll also go to the pool every day, but Tuesdays where we go to field trips. We have a lot of outside community members coming in, so if that's something you guys are interested, we welcome members in. We have librarians coming in to do read alouds. We have the fire department coming in. We have USD basketball. The women's basketball have come in 3 times, actually. They text me a lot, like, can we come back in? We had so much fun. So we definitely welcome volunteers throughout the summer and throughout the school year. I already touched on Tutor Club, and then Teen Court will also continue through the summer. We'll have a lot more availability now that we have an office in town, that the kids can come to our office and we can check in with them and their families throughout both school and summer. So like I mentioned, we definitely are welcome to volunteers and community members coming in. I just wanted to touch on a few outside community members that have already been a great partner to us. So United Way is huge for us here in Vermillion, but as well as all of our other communities. They actually supply a scholarship fund for us, so we offer scholarships for families that apply and get denied state assistance. Right now we have one youth who is fully covered under our scholarship fund through United Way. Freedom Value Center, the gas station has actually discounted our gas for us, so all of our vehicles get filled up there and they give us 14 cents off each gallon. And then the Coffee Cup came in December and wrote us a $3,000 check. So if there's any questions or you guys are interested in coming in to meet our kids, you can reach us this way, my email, and then our office phone number. And then we're gonna end with a quick video. Are often searching for a safe and positive place for their youth. Without having access to a space that connects youth to enriching activities led by caring adult mentors, families in our community are often searching for a safe and positive place for their youth. Without having access to a space that connects youth to enriching activities led by caring adult mentors, they are missing out on a lot of opportunities.
The best part about being a youth-serving organization that champions youth is creating a place and opportunities for young people to understand what is possible and what they can achieve through academics, activities, and leadership. That is the great thing about the Boys and Girls Club. To get kids to be inspired and use their knowledge effectively, to really begin unlocking their full potential, that is what the Boys and Girls Club does. We want to offer opportunities and experiences for all youth to learn, explore, and engage with their peers and have access to resources that will encourage our next generation to pursue positive impact in their homes, schools, and community.
One of our main priorities at the Boys and Girls Club is enabling our youth to be successful in school, as well as install a passion for lifelong learning. Through our academic impact programs and daily hands-on learning and exploration activities, we hope to inspire our members to discover their passions by providing homework help and tutoring, as well as experiments in building or art. We hope to both practically provide our club members with skills for their academic journey to success and encourage their imagination through creative outlets.
Healthy Lifestyles programs teach skills and focus on the importance of practicing healthy choices for your mind, body, and soul serving free daily snacks along with providing mentoring and mindfulness programs. We ensure all youth have access to the essential resources they need to build habits for a healthy life, socially, emotionally, and physically.
Fostering young people's character, personal growth, and leadership qualities is a priority at the Boys and Girls Club. We encourage, recognize, and celebrate our members' successes and provide meaningful volunteer and peer leadership opportunities to promote service to the club and the community. Exposing youth to their leadership potential and bringing experiences to life instills confidence and courage in our future generation, our future leaders.
My favorite thing to do at the club is probably color and watch movies at the same exact time. When we get to play games in the gym, playing outside.
The Boys and Girls Club of Vermillion is a champion for youth. With the safe, positive, and enriching resource and services provided by the club, all youth have the opportunity to find success and reach their full potential and find their great future.
You know, you mentioned going to the pool. I can imagine that everybody has a pool pass.
Yeah, that's a great question. So, quick note on the pool pass, Boys and Girls Club members won't have to purchase. Just our staff will. So Boys and Girls Club members, if you're a member, get a pool pass when you're with us. I think our biggest need right now, obviously financially always, but we are looking for supplies for the summer for donations. This costume club I mentioned, materials, you know, we're brand new, so purchasing a lot of things is what we find our biggest struggle right now. So if there's ever any donations, you can bring them down to our office.
Savannah, I saw 4 full-time members that you show up there. Who else, though, is like there every day with the kids? What?
So we currently have 10 youth development specialists is what we call them, and they're all students of the university here, majoring from education all the way to marketing. Staffing I've been very blessed with here in Vermillion. People are knocking down my doors. I've actually had to turn a couple away. Luckily, when we do have an overflux of employees wanting to work for us, I can send them to our club in Yankton, where we have a shuttle that leaves from Vermillion, drives the staff to Yankton to work at their Boys and Girls Club, and brings them back at night, so they get paid for travel. I am completely staffed for the summer, though. I've had to tell quite a few people that. I am very lucky, like I said. I know nobody else has that issue, so I'm sending everybody else to Yankton that wants to work for us.
Are there any costs that the parents or the families incur?
Yes, so currently during the school year, it's $125 a month, and then during the summer, it'll be $1,650 for the summer. We do accept state assistance, and if they are denied for state assistance, then we will step in with scholarship help.
So I maybe make just a personal observation more than ask a question. I did Boys and Girls Club throughout the 80s. Very fond memories of doing it after school and in the summer. So I just applaud you guys for the work that you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How do you determine a risk-at-home child?
So we, right now, kind of assess it off of behavior. Maybe those students that need just an outlet during the week, that they really connect to a staff. So it's not really at-home risk that we see, it's more club risk that we're observing right now.
Another question, Savannah. How do you do professional development for yourself and your staff?
So we are pretty lucky as an organization to have funds set aside for our full-time staff to have professional development throughout the year. I was just sent to a club directors academy 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas, Nevada, where Boys and Girls Club of America puts on professional developments throughout the U.S. And when our supervisors see fit for us to go, we are sent to those. For my other full-time staff, I just had my education director in Denver learning about iExcel. I'm not too sure if you guys are familiar with that online, but she went there to learn about how she can implement it in our tutor club. And our teen court director is actually going to Minnesota to do a mental health training. So we are really flexible, and we're really good at getting our full-time staff out there, finding things that they can bring back to all of our staff and train us on it as well.
Can you talk about, from a parent's perspective, what do you do when a child comes to your center from a safety aspect, or how do they know they're okay in that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a lot of policies in place, background checks on everybody, including volunteers. So unfortunately, it's not as easy as just stepping in and volunteering, but we do background checks and fingerprints on everybody in our building. And we also have a pickup policy in place where if you are not on the pickup list and you don't have your ID with you, you cannot pick up the child unless I speak to your parent. And we have a field trip policy. No kids are allowed to leave with us and not come back with us. So we do have many procedures in place where parents know. They are also, we have a cell phone number or cell phone at each unit that they can call and text at any time to get a hold of us.
How many youth are you serving?
So right now, total, we're serving about 175 youth in Vermillion, including all of our programs that we're running. And our goal was 100 when we started, so we've surpassed it pretty well.
Do you have like a cap, a number where it's like, sorry, we just can't take anymore?
Yes, so we do have a cap at each site. In Austin, it's 60, and we have capped out. So we can't take any more at Austin. Jolly is 60 as well, but we only see around 45 there. And then at our tutoring, it's 20. We have about 18 at our middle school right now, so we have 2 slots left at the middle school. High school is a little harder to convince them to do tutoring because they got their own car out front. But we have about 7 there. So we also just opened high school beginning of February, so that one's pretty new. And then tutoring club, I should mention too, will spread into the elementary schools next year. So we're opening a school a semester. We started in the middle school mainly because we don't serve that age yet. So we started in middle school for 20, we went into high school. Next year we'll decide whether to start in Austin or Jolly first, but we'll have 20 tutors in there, and then 20 tutors next January in the opposite elementary.
I just want to talk, that's a good question that comes up a lot. How much does it cost? And so that's $125 a month. That's how do the kids that need us the most, how do they pay for that? That's a pretty penny, $125 a month, right? So our sister clubs are in Brookings, Yankton, and Plainview, right? So there are sisters, and our parent is the Northern Plains and Brookings. So how do we, how do we help those that need us the most? Or how do we, our goal is, of course, to decrease that cost. Brookings pays $25 a year. And they have, I don't know if you've been to Brookings, probably have. Sue, maybe not. So Brookings has a beautiful building, right? A beautiful club, and they pay $25. But they also have an endowment of like $20 million. Whoa. Okay. So they can get by. They've been in the club for like 20, 30 years. And we're just, they said August 2022, right? So of course that's our goal, to help the kids that need us the most. We need to decrease their cost, right? So this is like something we think about a lot. How do we do that? And I think that's, we get that question all the time, and we're working on it. That's our goal, of course, to decrease it. But because we have precedents, Yankton, what's Yankton like? What is he? $25 a month
a year, yeah.
They have a deal with what they do with the back. But so that's our goal. Of course, when you hear that number, it's a lot, but we're working on it.
Let me ask, so also where that is the facility long-term?
I'll have to ask, tell Rachel. Maybe Rachel can talk about it.
That is a big, as a school board, we are talking quite a bit of what does the old Jolly and the old Austin look like in the future. So that is conversation that's on the table. The city has been interested, the club is also maybe interested in using those buildings in the interim until we can get that beautiful club that kind of Brookings has. But a lot of great conversations. The club is doing a master facility plan right now on what options do we have if we were to be gifted Austin, per se. Can that meet our needs? What's the cost of our roofs and our plumbing? Because we need a new school for a reason, but can it get us by another 4, 5, 6 years until we can get a new building?
Thank you, and it's not, we don't defer to the Brookings Club, it's the Yankton Club. And then I see the new picture with Susan and Doug Tooby Club, so No blue, no blue, I guarantee you that.
They did get us red shirts for a reason. They didn't want blue shirts for all the staff, but we went red.
How do you find volunteer opportunities?
So if you want to volunteer, we have an application on our website strictly just for volunteers. Once I receive that application, I'll bring them in for background check and fingerprint. Once that's cleared, you're good to come. We have little badges when you check in, and some volunteers come in. We have the social work department that is currently partnering with us. We had occupational therapy partnering with us here at USD, where they bring programs in just as part of their curriculum as well at the university. So they plan programs, come in and run them with our kids after I look through them and background checks come in. So, okay, thank you guys.